Every pregnancy needs utmost care and attention. But certain pregnancies need a little extra attention. An Rh negative mother carrying an Rh positive baby is at increased risk of complications. BSV is at the forefront to ensure safe delivery in every Rh negative pregnancy.
How does Anisa Mohammed look back at her career that has been so far and the legacy that she's going to live one day?
I'm really happy with the way that I've spent the last 18 years representing West Indies. Not quite a lot of persons are fortunate enough to even represent West Indies. And to be able to do that for 18, going on my 19th year is a really special feeling. I've achieved more than I actually set out to achieve. There's some of the things that I've done that I didn't even think that was possible that I could do it. So to actually go out there and achieve those things and make a name for myself is something that I'm really proud of, and I'm hoping to continue that in however long I decide to play.
So you have got 171 wickets, so 29 away from the 200 mark, and if you do it, you will be the first spinner to achieve that. Your thoughts on that and the aspirations you have looking ahead from now?
Yeah, when I started, my first goal was to pass Fitzpatrick with a 180. So that's still my first goal, to pass her. But to be able to be the first spinner to get to 200 wickets is going to be a really special feeling. Even if I don't get to that 200 and I decide to retire before, currently I am the highest spinner with the most ODI wickets. So in itself is a special feeling. So to be able to get the 200 will definitely be something even more special, and I'm hoping that whatever long I display that, I'm able to achieve that milestone.
So I noticed one thing: you average about 10.96 against Pakistan with the ball. What trick are you playing that Pakistan players are not picking it up? And are you excited to face them going into the World Cup?
Yeah, definitely. So Pakistan is one of the teams that I've had most of my success against. I'm not playing any tricks, to be honest. Just stick to the tricks and make mistakes. And it so far has been working. It's working, then why fix it?
You led West Indies for the first time in 11 years. How do you describe the experience of that? And now that you are a senior player, you've been a senior player for quite some time, what is your leadership role in the team?
One of the things that I really enjoy is that the way the players have a lot of respect for me, and they're always willing to learn, they're always willing to take advice. Unfortunately, the batters, we didn't score enough runs, and to win an ODI game, it's very difficult to defend 150 runs, and majority of the games we batted first and we scored just over 150, even 120 in one of the games. So to win one-day games, you have to score runs, and I think that was our downfall in that series. But I've been vice captain of the team for quite a number of years, and I really enjoy, being there with the young players, passing on my experience, my knowledge, giving them advice whenever they need to. And what I like is that they trust me and they always come to me for advice. So I'm hoping that I'm able to continue doing that, and that they will continue to trust me.
I noticed in 2019 and 2018, you didn't have the best number of wickets. You didn't get a lot of quality performances. And in 2020, you did not play a match. But a year later, you came up and your average was fantastic in 2021. You got about 20 wickets with an average of 18. So what did you do differently approaching 2021? And especially the fact that you did not play ODI for a long enough stretch. How does that affect or bring the best out of you? What do you think about that?
I think in 2018 and 2019, I was trying to bowl too quick, and that's not really my style. And I think I was listening to too many advice from too many different persons and trying to do what is not me. I took to 2020 to reflect on myself and what has been working for me. And then I came back in 2021, and I've been working with Corey Collymore, Ryan Austin, Courtney Walsh, And what I like about them is that they are past players, so they understand that different players have different skills, and they have allowed me to do what has worked for me in the past. And I'm thankful that I was able to be successful and show them, hey, this is my style of bowling and it's working for me, and just continue to trust me and I will do the job for you.
You mentioned about Courtney Walsh. I had this question a bit later, but I'll ask you now. Having him in the mix, and there are a few more coaching staff you mentioned, how does that effect put a positive effect on the players? Could you just shed some light on his style of coaching, and what is the best thing that he brings to the table for this side?
He's a past player, and once you play the game and then you come back to it, you understand what it is to be a player in the game. Unlike some persons who just go do coaching courses and they come and try to coach you. So he understands that each player has a different style, and he allows you to do what works for you. It's not just show up at the day before practice and this is what I want done and this is how it should be done. It's what works for you. We are at the international level, and as I said, each player is different, and he allows us to do that, and he's very easy to talk to.
There are like 4 off spinners in your side, and obviously there is Kiana Joseph also. So how do you see this off spin combination coming together? And in New Zealand, especially considering the fact the pitches are not that suited to spin, how do you see the combination working in those conditions?
Yeah, I think yes, we have 4 off spinners on our side, but each one of us have a different style of off spin. We bowl differently. Some of us bowl quicker, some of us bowl spinners, some of us triple the ball. So we all different types of spinners, different types of spinners, that is. But what we have also worked on is bowling on pitches that isn't turning a lot. So hopefully once we get down to New Zealand, we are able to execute what we have learned over the past couple of years.
Previously, I talked about the fact that the effect of spin in New Zealand isn't that much. So do you think as an experienced spinner, do you think that there is something extra that you guys need to do to get more out of the wicket in those conditions?
No, like I said, we have worked on bowling on pitches that isn't turning. I'm not going to let out our secret. Hopefully once we get down there, we remember what the plan is and we are able to stick to the plan and execute the plan.
Every pregnancy needs utmost care and attention. But certain pregnancies need a little extra attention. An RH negative mother carrying an RH positive baby is at increased risk of complications. BSV is at the forefront to ensure safe delivery in every RH negative pregnancy.